Body fat distribution on my body is a lot better right now, and I will share the reasons why it is so. Okay guys, so the topic of today's video is actually how I was able to reduce my waist size. And although right now I am in my improvement season, in my off season, and eating way more calories, carrying a little bit more body fat on me, of course my body fat distribution on my body is a lot better right now, and I will share the reasons why it is so. And as I said, so although I'm in a higher body fat percentage, my waist is looking better than it used to look when I was dieting on low calories. And there are many reasons why, but in this video I'm going to share the main things that really helped me and made the biggest difference. These are the things that we are monitoring with my clients as well when I coach them and help them to get to their goals. So let's get into it. So first things first, the main thing that made the biggest difference is managing stress and dealing with stress. And as you know, when your cortisol is super high, it's super easy to store body fat, especially in those unwanted areas, specifically on the waist. So if you are stressed, if you are dealing with stress, you need to find ways to manage those things. And what I did personally for myself, I actually started doing a lot of internal mental work. I started watching videos about your mental health and how to be more positive, how to just look at things more freely, don't stress as much about things, especially if there's things that you cannot change. I also eliminated a couple of toxic people from my life. Basically, I just surrounded myself with good energy, good thoughts. And of course, it didn't happen in one day, that's for sure. To be completely honest, I will be vulnerable, that crazy word that I cannot spell. I was in a really dark spot, and although fitness and training and gym was my savior, it wasn't bringing me as much joy as it used to be, as it used to bring. And it almost felt like every single day, although I'm training hard and doing things, I'm trying to reach my goals, it's just going downhill. And it's all because I wasn't there mentally. I was stressed, I was thinking about other things. Then again, I was stressing about the way my body looks, why am I gaining body fat even though I'm dieting. And it was frustrating, but as I said, it all starts from your mind first. So you need to do that internal work. If you have people that constantly brings you down, I dealt with that quite a bit. I know it's hard, I know it's easy for me to say, but I did the same thing. Try to eliminate those people, hang out with people that brings you joy. Don't completely isolate yourself, because isolating yourself from people will do so much worse. You still need that human connection, you still need that good energy, but just make sure to be with people that really brings you joy, and you'll see a big difference in your mood, in your progress, in the way your body looks. Because when you are happy, when you are positive, your body will just respond better, and as I said, you will be feeling better. So this is the main thing that really made a big difference and really helped me to start building muscle again. I was no longer in that downhill state when I was not only gaining body fat, but I was also losing muscle. So it was a mess, and now I'm successfully gaining muscle. I am happy. I have less body fat, even though I am eating in calorie surplus. And it's all because of my mental state and me being truly happy. So second thing that I did is actually solving my hormonal issues, and it's mainly because I was dieting for such a long time. It's not good for especially female hormones, and especially if you are dieting on low fats, which I did. And as soon as I started increasing my healthy fats, I started eating more avocados, more nuts. I specifically love almond butter. Also, what else did I eat? Pistachios are absolute favorite. A little bit more fatty fish, and of course omegas. I started noticing a big difference in the way I feel, the way my body fat started distributing differently. I wasn't carrying as much weight and water weight, especially on my stomach. I started to look leaner, not as inflamed, and all those things just came into place. And I have stable mood, I have good energy to not only train in the gym, but just do outside activities outside the gym, to do work with my clients, to focus better on my clients, and just basically live life like a happy human being. So healthy fats are extremely important. I'm not talking about increasing your saturated fats and eating plenty of butter, cheese, and fatty meats. Those foods are fine in moderation, but I'm just talking about healthy fats that would come from nuts, seeds, plant-based oils, eggs, and stuff like that. So be sure to not diet on super low fats. Ideally, I would recommend you to go at least 1 gram per kilogram of fat. So for example, if you weigh 60 kilograms, go with 60 grams and stuff like that. So be aware of that, and I'm sure you're gonna see a big difference in the way your physique looks, and of course the way you feel, the way you perform. Even those negative thoughts might be easier to deal with and turn into positive ones. So another thing that I did, and I actually included in this video, is I started doing more direct ab work and also vacuuming. So I used to do a lot of vacuuming when I was preparing for my pro shows, but then I stopped, and it was fine for a while, but I noticed that whenever I start including not daily vacuums, but at least couple times a week, I'm noticing a big difference in the way my physique looks. My core control is so much better during exercise. Even my digestion is better. Of course, breathing, all of those things definitely is improving as you practice vacuums. There's many ways how you can do it. You can do it standing, seated, leaning forward a little bit, even lying down. I honestly prefer leaning forward a little bit, sometimes on my knees. I will try to include some clips of me doing vacuuming. Of course, because I'm getting back at it, I'm not as good right now. I still need to work at it and just get back into my regular routine, but I'm trying my best. And those things are definitely helpful, especially for my prep clients that I do. I mainly work with bikini competitors. We do the same thing. We practice vacuums because it really helps with posing, with core control, as I said, with breathing, posture in general. So that's super important and really beneficial. So those things, and I said direct ab work. I don't recommend you to do ab workouts every single day. It's not necessary. You can do 3 times a week, 4 times a week if you like. I will include some gym options that I like and some home options that I like as well. Nothing too specific. I don't train my abs with heavy weights, mainly body weight. And of course, my favorite is leg raises, or even lying down if I'm at home or I just don't want to do hanging leg raises that day for some reason. So yeah, so pretty much these are the main things that really helped me to transform my waist and the way it looks right now. It's much better. I'm still getting there, but it's much better. Of course, other things like digestion and stuff like that I can talk more on my other videos. If you like, just let me know in the comments below, and then I will make sure to do so. Here I actually will be sharing some of my exercises that I absolutely love for abs. I'm sharing now gym options, but stay tuned. There will be some home options that I absolutely love. And as you can see, it's hanging leg raises. This exercise might look quite easy, but it's not, and it works your abs super well. As you can see, I'm super focused. I'm dying inside, but it burns for good. So I usually honestly do about 12 reps, sometimes a little bit more or less depending on how tired I am. Then another variation of leg raises that I did on an incline. Sometimes, as I said, I do it like both legs, sometimes single legs, sometimes I combine both. But this time my goal is just to show you what I do usually for abs and how often I train my abs. This is one of the questions that I get a lot of Instagram, and to be honest, I'm so bad at this. I used to train my abs almost daily and then I stopped completely. Now I'm starting to get back at it, and to be completely honest, I usually go for one workout a week, maybe two, and hit my abs here and there, but I don't do anything super specific for my abs right now because I don't feel the need to. I am actually focusing more on my compound lifts, on my weightlifting sessions for sure, because I'm wanting to build as much muscle as I can right now, and abs just isn't my focus when it's time for prep. For details, it is great to work a little bit more on your abs, and of course, if your goal is to build your abs and have more definition, you should definitely be training it. It's just not my main goal right now, but as I said, I'm still trying to keep some core work in just because I still want to see that detail. I still want to be strong in my core because it helps with imbalances, it helps with performance, with other compound lifts and stuff like that. So it's really, really important. Do not neglect your abs completely. But as I said, especially if your goal is to have more abs, more definition, you should definitely be training it. And it's enough to train them 3 to 4 times a week.
All I want for somebody to see me. Yeah, yeah. Anyone with 2 eyes will do just fine, 'cause I'm reckless. It's getting kind of desperate. Can't help but feeling helpless when it comes to love. Don't know who I am without someone by my side. And why I don't care about what they like. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind.
So I just ate 2 of my post-workout meals, and I am in crazy rush just because I will be going to the bank right now, to the bank, to fix my issue with card. It's going to be blocked, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, so I'm rushing. But I wanted to show one thing, and not to show, but kind of explain. So I love cinnamon, and I am a little bit weird like that. I keep buying different brands, different cinnamons, and although these both are from Santa Maria brand, apparently, I just noticed that those taste so differently. This one is a little bit bitter and has like a little bit of a different texture, or almost like it's a little bit more sturdy, not as grounded. And this one is just basically just pure powder, a little bit more sweet, and this one, as I said, is a little bit like bittery. So I'm mixing it, I'm trying on different things. Usually this type of cinnamon, which is a little bit more sweet, I add to muffins, I add on yogurt, and more bittery ones I absolutely love with my cream of rice, which I recently just found that it works the best. Today I even mixed those two because I couldn't decide. I also tried a lot of different brands. Right now, the one that I got here is from, I don't know, Taste from the Garden. This one is also a little bit more of a sweeter and super powdery texture. You cannot feel any grains, and this one is a little bit more grainy. When I said sturdy, I was meant to say grainy. Honestly, guys, sometimes with my English, I find it hard to explain certain things. So I really hope that it makes sense, although I know that there's not a lot of people, if any, that are this particular about their cinnamon or spices or stuff like that. But I just noticed that even those little details, little things can make and can actually make a big difference in the way you taste, you can tell I'm in a rush, in the way your food and meals taste. It changes the texture, even as you said, like more bitter, more sweet. I was trying to look for, I said I'm crazy. So I have another one, and I just finished recently another brand, which I don't longer have. So I didn't try this one yet, but it looked like it's super powdery too, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm just I'm just trying to find what works best, and for now it is working. So I'm gonna change my outfit, dress something a little bit more presentable because I'm going to the bank. It's important, you know. I'm a grown-up, which I don't feel like one, so it's even strange to say that yeah. Okay, it's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna change my outfit and maybe gonna bring you with me, maybe I'm not sure. Yeah, just keep watching. So as always, I'm filming my intros and stuff like that for too long, and then I'm realizing that I am being late.
We keep on running from
for this video. I don't want you to stay here for too long, and if you love my information, if you like my videos, if that is helpful, please share that in the comments below, because this is the only way for me to know. And if you want to join one-on-one coaching with me, you can apply the form from down below, from the description. I will email you back as soon as possible, and then we can discuss possible options for us working together. And for now, guys, I really appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next